Full creator, yeah. That's the new tech. No more finale, just creator as a insta win condition was the Colossus. We'll see if it works. The combo, yeah. You got Lotus Bloom, and then you got Tameshi. So for 1 white, you can return Lotus Bloom, meaning that for every land you have in play, you can generate 2 mana. Because it's costing you 1 white, but you're getting free mana and you're bouncing a land. And then if you have at least 4 lands, you can generate 8 mana. With 8 mana, you can cast Colossus. You draw a bunch of cards, you put all these lands back into play. And since you have more lands to return to Tameshi, you get to return Lotus Bloom some more, generate more mana, and then keep casting cards. I hope that was clear. If not, you'll see it in action very soon. Alright. Pretty good hand. Looks more like 4-color Omnath than Tameshi Bloom. Ah, how rude. Wow. Wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. Tough decision. Wow, shocker. That's something I've never. That's the one thing I wanted to try actually. Grazer plus. Grazer plus Chart, of course. So you could draw discard Lotus Bloom too. Can Archmage Charm steal and equip Shadow Spear? You can, but it stays on the creature. But it's yours, so you can re-equip it once you've stolen it. Solitaire the Gathering. All confused. Welcome everyone. Hope you had a good stream. You're, as Reed would say, you're arriving at the perfect time. Just started the league. Very first game. I'm obviously playing the best deck in the format. When am I not? But this deck has been good for me so far. I was gonna draw right away. I expect them to have a way to maybe kill it to Fairy. Alright, I drew Bird, which I cut a Grazer for. I'll see if it's meaningful. Meaningful difference. Opponent chose Violence. It's a mismatch, mismatch basics. It's a pretty cool basic though. I feel like I recognize it, but I'm not too sure. No, I don't actually. What's unglued? Yeah, I guess it's like the unglued. Unstable. Oh. Magus of the Moon. Rude. Magus of the Moon. Magus of the Moon, Fury. Thoughtseize. No companion. No Obosh. Yeah, I guess they wanted to play Magus. They were being like overzealous. They exiled the boat to Fury, and now my birds is helping me beat the Magus of the Moon. A little weird. I agree. Let's see if they have another bolt. They might have bolted the bird if they did, though. So for those of you who've never seen the combo, that's the combo. So it's some mana. Preferably white at first. Get back Lotus. Pay a white, bounce a land, get back Lotus. And here I have a decision. I can play a Colossus that will live, or I can bounce the last land and my Colossus will die. But I'll generate more mana. It really doesn't matter. Unless they have something weird in hand. I'll go for full value. I'm kind of glad I did actually. This is like one of the worst cultivators I've ever cast. Usually do a little better than that. Opponent could scoop here. I'm never losing this game, especially in something fair like they're playing. I'm gonna go for full value again. Even if it's mean my Colossus dies, I get more draws and stuff. Damn, I'm really like, okay, I'm finally hitting some lands. That is nuts though. So unfortunate. This was happening a lot the first time I played a deck, but since people have been scooping a bit more in these kind of spots. But maybe my opponent has not really seen the deck in action. So they want to know what's going on. It's the Wincon. Well, you're about to find out. Patience, my friend. Let's get on there.
Patience from Zoe, waiting in the wings. Navi's about to be caught. Oh, there's the sleep, the surge. He catches everyone. Oh, this could be a total disaster. Vacuum in. Ravage on everyone. The black hole as well. Flight of Heaven turns it around. Ravage as well.
Stolen by Bendy. Are you kidding me? Alright, let's get the last cultivator. No, they still don't see the writing on the wall. Still no. Why is it not asking me if I want to pay 2 life anymore? It's kind of weird. Oh, because of Magus of the Moon. Oh, very nice. Oh, love comboing was Magus of the Moon in play. Play it to Fairy, because why not? Okay, and the way we've theorized it is you do that. Let's see if it works. Let's see if I have a land left. That. You wargate for 0. You get untap land. Cast Footfall on the untap land. You have haste. Oh, I guess I'll bring back Lotus just in case I missed something. Oh, they conceded. Wow, K-Prince just chaotic good in chat. Just throwing out the code out there, fastest gets hits. I like this. I like your style. All right, so we saw Magus of the Moon, Fury, Lightning Bolt. Bring in Forge Tender. Fury, Lightning Bolt, Magus of the Moon, Thoughtseize. I'd bring in Veil. And that's probably about it. Could maybe bring in the Troll. Troll's kind of hard to guess against Magus of the Moon. And then as far as boarding out, there's just not that much I want to board out. Yes, that's what was nice about Finale. You could always board out Finale. Probably playing Ragavan, right? That was a 2-turn kill. I did a 2-turn kill, I just killed him. White Tracker, just a good card. You have a lot of fetch lands, you have Call. Sometimes you have Call and nothing else, and you need something like a Tracker or an Omnath. Don't need all for Teferi. I think Teferi is just good in general. I agree. Against Magus of the Moon and stuff, though. Against hate cards, against Leyline. Could cut a Wargate, maybe. Could cut a Grazer if I'm bringing in Forge Tender. Can we cut a Ren 6? Ren 6 seems kind of good against a discard deck, though. Maybe cut a land? No. Put it to Teferi, I guess. We untap the land for the haste. We don't untap it, we get one with Wargate. Why no more Finale? Because I've been talked out of it. Figured I would try it. The theory is that it's not a very good card in your opening hand. It's a bit clunky. I don't really need it to actually win the game. But I'm not sure that's true. Just trying something. It's also an excuse to tinker with the deck. Oh, they're playing these kind of cards. I wonder what they're gonna take. Taking Lotus Bloom. Probably still good to take Lotus Bloom, honestly. Or they could take Colossus. I'd probably take Lotus Bloom if I was them. That's not a good sign. Should I shoot him for Tender? Questionable. Questionable plays. It made sense, but then if they were gonna dash it, why take ending anyways? Doesn't make a ton of sense. Maybe they have a Blood Moon. Maybe they don't have a Blood Moon. I didn't want to have to get basic planes. And I didn't want to shock to play my Forge Tender either. Thanks. Down to 8. And next turn they have 7 damage. Okay. Looking kind of grim. Wait. Why did I miscount? Oops. I mean, I guess I had to fetch anyways. Hope to draw something good. I don't have a pitch card. 5, 6, 7. Wargate. I think I'm just dead. Alright, well, that was a good draw. I just got all the grazers on the play. I don't think I need them. I have Ren and 6, I have Porch Tender, I have Engineer, I have Tribe Elder, a lot of blockers for Ragavan. Could cut the endings too, actually. The endings are not very good either. Wouldn't mind fetching for a basic or two. Ice Creator in our deck to give Hasar Colossus to one-shot people. Unfortunate. Yeah, I should have cycled on turn 0 or on my turn in case I real Lotus. Hmm. Oh man. Oh well. What can you do? It was like bad if I drew exactly a Ren and 6 right away. And I felt like it was mostly good. Otherwise, it saves me the life, and it's much better to ever have Blood Moon. I'm okay with my decision. I can live with it. And double whammy, I've just played the Triumph to be able to cast Ren, and then now I can't cycle it. Oh, they took Tameshi? Weird. Very weird. Okay, nice. There goes my win condition, though. How will I ever do? Can't one-shot them anymore. I should have gotten back Flooded Strand. Oops. They're sacking the... Okay. I almost played the ending first, but I was like, okay, I'm fine if they just sack the lantern just for a fetch land. Maybe I'm not. Maybe they're just playing poorly, I'm not too sure. Let's see, this ending could have been... Might have been a first copy of Grazer. It might have been just a Wargate. Might have been Shrun. Not sure, and then made a ton of sense. Good night, Christoph. Alright, ending looking nice here. Take back what I said. Oof. Oh, you shock right, I'll lose the fetch land to Voidwalker. Oh, I played it perfect as usual. They messed up a bit again. They didn't have to bolt right away. We both messed up. That kind of worked out in my favor. 2 water cores in less than an hour. And a Wargate 4. Nothing very interesting. Wargate for fetch land. Huh. You'll be up, see what's up. Oh, what am I doing? Should have maybe fetch for an now. Yeah. Wish in the main to protect from surgical effect and allow multiple win conditions. Like the red card, Wish. Not sure Wish is a playable magic card in Modern. Seems highly sus. Okay, maybe I got all greedy. Kind of a fun way to win the game, I guess. If I do win the game, I think I will. Why didn't I remember last turn? Because I'm just greedy. Greedy and bad. I mean, what's the worst you can have? You can bring it back. Still not enough damage. Guess it's better than nothing. Comes back as a 4/4. Oh, it's tapped. He'd have a bolt in hand. Alright. Started off as a loss this afternoon and rallied into to end up 4-1. What about prowess? People don't really play prowess. I'm not sure why. Assuming because it's not very good. Yeah, this hand is obscene. Could argue it has one too many lands, but you never know. Plus, maybe Boseiju is what I need in this matchup. Price is just a bad Murktide deck. I'm assuming we're talking about Mono-Red Prowess. I drafted next to you at NC Barcelona. I think that's a tournament. Toralf won. Toralf Severin. Oh, that matchup. That matchup's almost unwinnable game 1. Yeah. God, my hand was so good against everyone too. My hand was insane against the format except for Mel. Yeah. Copium. Still have insane amounts of copium. I'm not sure how I feel about Mill as a deck. I feel like you're just racing. I guess it's same for every deck, but I don't know. And I brought back a land that can't even cast a fairy. Well played by me. What is Surgical Colossus? Yeah, having Finale in my deck here would be kind of nice. Kind of weird they went for Colossus over Tameshi. Doesn't seem like a very good play. Maybe that's why another reason why I want a second endurance. Good against mill too. I was thinking living in and dredge mostly. Hmm. Um, can we win without Colossus? Not realistically. I do have endings in my deck though. Probably I'm gonna draw a lot of cards. If you play Necromancer against this deck, what should you name? Not sure. Maybe Tameshi? Maybe Lotus Bloom if I don't have a Lotus in exile. Alright, let's start comboing, I guess. I'm not even gonna play Teferi first. Don't want to waste a mana. Maybe I have another surgical. Oh well. I'm not sure why they would. Yeah, but how am I drawing cards? I'm not drawing cards, I'm dumb. I'm generating some mana though. I thought the same as Vestida was 4 birds in the Sarah's Emissary. Would Sarah's Emissary be any good against Mill? Is that bad by me? What am I trying to do here? Should I play the tracker first? There's no rush. Kind of cool, I can Grazer. Nothing I can call for that will make a difference, right? Okay, bounce our Grazer, I know. I don't think I need to. Not super likely they can mill 18 cards. Stasha do it. 18 cards? I don't think so. Crab into fetch land into something though. The one card is only 14. I fetched a lot too, so there's not a ton of lands left. Tasha does it. Oh, maybe that's why they go for Colossus. And that sucks. So close. Maybe I could have drawn a... Maybe I could have drawn a few less cards. Can definitely cut Lotus. And Grazer. Maybe Engineer too. Crypt for Surgical, yeah. It's also good against Drown in the Lock and stuff. Meddling Mage, yeah. I don't know why I didn't. That was loose. I was just not thinking really. I'll keep. It's functional. I don't have Cosmic in my opening hand. It's functional. It's just gonna kill them. Just hopefully just play my creatures and let Kozilek do its thing. Like a cube hand. That'd be a pretty bad cube hand. Alright, Kozilek. I need you. No, nothing. Yeah. Gonna made their archive trap. Hopefully. This way they trap before they Tasha and hopefully they shuffle back my got him. Absolutely got him. No surgical either. I guess we kind of already knew they didn't have surgical. It's pretty satisfying, honestly. Not gonna lie, pretty satisfying. They can maybe still win. Fetch lands, less laughter to Kozilek. Maybe fetch land plus just a Soulgad Lantern. And Field of Red, that works too. As a new blue-black draw 2 goes into mill. Doesn't seem that great. I could be wrong. This guy's blessing a good budget off finish. You don't have Kozilek, yeah. I think guy's blessing's decent. I think it works fairly well. You don't have any of the Eldrazi? Any of the ones that shuffle back? $70. What about the other ones? What about Emrakul? or 11 mana Ulamog. Its price was a C. They're all about 70, really? Wow. Have Emrakul, but I'm tired of getting got by bribery. Wait, that's the tech? I didn't even realize. That's insane. That's kind of gas, honestly. I didn't know people did that. Wait, is bribery even legal in Modern? GeoGuessr soon. Yeah, it might be GeoGuessr tonight. I think we might do Semantle plus GeoGuessr at the end of the stream. Well, all went according to plan. I played my creatures. They had caused like the one time. I killed them. So we said maybe Crypt, maybe Meddling Mage. What about Lavinia for Archive Trap? Each opponent can cast non-creature spells with mana value greater than the number of lands they control. Whenever an opponent casts a spell, do they have free spells besides Trap? Seems a little narrow. Lavinia is sweet for surgical. We can wargate Lavinia. Alright, quite. Even Magus of the Moon is kind of nice against their field of runes and stuff. What do I cut though? Yeah, the fairy's pretty mediocre against them. Should I just cut all the Teferi? Cultivator? I like Cultivator because of Laughter. I think you want to keep in all the Cultivators. I could maybe trim a Tameshi, right? I'm gonna surgical my Lotus Blooms and have Graveyard Hate and stuff anyways. Probably not very good. The Fairy is good. It is good with Endurance and stuff too. Maybe Crypt is sketchy, Lavinia sketchy. Is that worse? Tornado? Maybe. Counters drawn in the lock. Can maybe save me from surgical. I can also Tornado them. Chase Dems. 2.5 years was a sub. Thank you so much. Well, Laser said. What did Laser say? Hey Tim. What would I even name on meddling? And why is Lavinia good? I mean, they can cast surgical for black mana, right? It's just the traps. I'm not gonna do the stupid bears. Plus, they get blocked by Freeze. I think the fairy is important. It works well with yeah. Oh yeah, the fairy protects Kozilek from surgical, and it makes endurance much better too. Da Vinci, I think is right. Oof, Kozilek in my opening hand. I have to mulligan, right? I mean, I could maybe it was a Ren draw. I could maybe discard it to hand size. Damn, the rest of my hand's pretty good. Having a Lotus and Ren in 6 and a removal spell. How do I get it in a bin though? Especially if I want to suspend Lotus. This kind of stings. Alright, rewarded. Pretty great hand. Do I just get rid of Ella Demery Skull? I already have the endurance. Probably want to get the Catcher Triumph because I have endurance in hand. Catcher Triumph. Into Steam Vents. Into Sacred Foundry. Not sure. Is that really prepared for the Mel matchup? I mean, I have one endurance and one Eldrazi. It's nothing crazy. More endurance would be nice. More endurance would be really nice. It's a little unfortunate here that I have to rely on fetch land. Because now they can They can drown in the lock my Ren. I guess I can endurance myself in response. Extirpate Colossus. Split second. Why don't they wait for my draw step? Warrior champ. Yeah, extirpate's pretty common. It's not uncommon for them to have surgical and extirpate. Okay, hopefully I have a land left. I can get that cast right in 6. I do. Alright, this game's looking pretty great. I got Ren, I got Teferi next turn, it was Endurance. It's gonna be pretty hard for them to beat it. What's called in Wargate, you have more than one Endurance. Yeah, but if they mill it, it's just gone, right? But I guess they have to mill Endurance and not hit not hit Kozilek and stuff. Endurance can shuffle itself back, stack the trigger as well. Oh yeah. Good point. I'm not sure I ever considered that. Right. Did I have a way to kill a Teferi if it resolves? Can I just plus it? So what's the deal here, chat? Am I supposed to endurance myself? Endurance myself. Shuffle it back. Yeah. I'll chef plus friend first. That's all loose. I guess it's not a big deal. Oh. Maybe I should have pitched War Gates. Because they probably knew about it, right? Because of extirpates. Yeah, Quig. F2 cards with their draw step, and we're just cruising. Um, should I play it right away or should I wait a turn? Play it. I can just bounce it with Tameshi. I mean, I have a lot of cool stuff going on, but I'm not doing much. Did they get my endurance? They did not get my endurance. That's nice. And obviously they didn't get my Kozilek. Was the Period Kozilek was always resolved. No, they could have Soul Guide Lantern. But pretty close. And I can tutor for endurance. Or I can tutor for just Omnath. Yeah, they need to draw a bunch of laughters. Let's see. Tracker kills them fast too. I could like get endurance, cast it. No, do I have a land left? I have stomping ground. Let's get on there. That's just greedy cycle triumph here. No. Hmm. Can cast Omnath. Oh, I don't even have 2 emblem yet. Get endurance. Should I cycle my lands? Yeah. Hmm. I don't have a grazer in my deck, right? I don't have a way to trigger Omnath next turn. Oh, I could Wargate. Oh, I just scooped. Kind of what happened last time in the mail matchup. I lost game one. Last time I lost game one really badly. This time the game one was kind of close, and then sideboard games, endurance and Coslight got me there. It's pretty popular. Oh, it is surgical the Wargates. Right, right. So, yo, Quig. Take it easy, buds. Mirror match. I don't know. Probably not. Should I just get Triumph, call it a day? Sure. Verdant Catacomb. Nev? Gotta read our chats. Okay. It's like the explosion deck. I don't even know why I played Yes, it doesn't really matter. I don't think I'm killing them. I'm killing them on turn 4 almost no matter what. Mishra's Factory? Why are they playing Mishra's Factory already? Oh yeah, because it's like calibrated blast, right? So they need to finish people off. I'm just dead. That deck's pretty good, honestly. I lost to that deck. I think I'm down lifetime against that deck, and it's not easy to hate either. Reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land card. Put the revealed card on the bottom of your land. Alright, Spell Pierce seems good. Does Forge Tender counter it? Meddling Mage. Well, Lavinia. Probably not. Dranith? Why is Dranith good? Because of flashback? Alright, ending is probably pretty atrocious. Tracker is probably pretty slow. I gotta play the Froze. Ah, they froze. Okay, yeah. Got you. Got you. Got you. Got you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Lavinia subs Cascade, yeah. What about the Fairy subs Cascade as well? Pretty good against Cascades. What about Grazer in this matchup? Seems like it could be a Grazer matchup. Also blocks a tiny bit. No, probably not. Ren is bad. Ren gives me consistency, especially since... Yeah, I can cut a Ren. I need to go faster. I mean, Grazer doesn't really help you go faster. Unless you have a perfect hand. Hey, Saraya. Saria, not sure. I mean, I can call for Meddling Mage. Is that good enough? Do I do deck decks? If you share a deck list, I'll take a look. Always willing to take a look to a deck list and give some quick feedback. Yorion Pod was all the one-ofs. Oh no, it doesn't have all the one-ofs. Unearth. Hmm. So you're playing just Abzan? No fancy mana base? Wasn't Aspiring Spike playing something like that the other day? You should probably just ask Aspiring Spike. He'll give you much better feedback. Looks a little mopey. Not very focused. Should I keep? Sure, why not? I think Ava is better than Cord. Honestly, I haven't played a deck like that in a long time, or a list like that, so it's hard. It's hard to get feedback. Any Brews idea was a new pot for one more color? Isn't that card just unplayable? Oh, they mulligan to... They mulligan to not many cards.
The next label play. The next label play.
Preserve my life till well. I'm just gonna call for Meddling Mage. Or should I call for something else? Good beats. Kind of tempting to just call for Elnath. Ho ho, got him. Not just double block, right? Or even single block. Yo, homie Mayo. Yo, Giroc. Merci pour le raid, frérot. Bienvenue tout le monde. On joue petit jeu combo. 6 jeux combo, et on est pas mal. 2-0. Et on joue contre un autre jeu combo. Calibrated Blast. Yo, Windsor. Tranquille. Hey man, what's up, bro? Tu te fous de ma gueule ou quoi? Je crois qu'il y a un léger foutage de gueule. It's one of the downsides of these lists. Cannot discard Lotus Bloom. You could play Mending, you could play Chart of Course. Play a few cards. Yo, bonne nuit. Bonne nuit, Girac. Oh. Surprised they didn't just ambush Meddling Mage there. Weird. Season Pyro? Ooh. Season Pyro. You got my attention. Yeah, maybe a Season Pyro or two, because Mending's a bit too bad. Double Red is rough, but this version's a bit heavier on the red. Maybe Grazer on the draw is fine. It also blocks Draco, right, for a turn or two. Oh, the card markets video. Yeah, they're pretty high quality, right? Carl's a machine. Carl's pretty amazing. What should I cut, chat? Should I just cut a Wargate, maybe? Or Colossus? Just a Fairy Negat. Yeah, they have a Cascade element to their deck. And maybe bounce Draco too. I could trim it to Fairy. As a creator so far, it's fine. It's done the job, honestly. I think it's been maybe slightly better than Finale. Not sure. That's pretty awkward. Doesn't really do much. Just get rid of Triumph. Alt 5 this time. Do I have to gamble? Could just say go. Should have played Stomping Ground. The worst that could happen is I fetch down to 18. The calibrate blasts me down to 2. I'll just say go. I should have played Stomping Ground. That was a mistake. Well. The one spell pierce is nice. Pretty huge here. Or get into Tameshi. Is that even that good though? Is Ren and 6 just useless? Yeah. And I hope I don't lose because I lost a one life I didn't have to. I'm recall down to 1. Jeez. Oh, they targeted Tameshi. Oh, they didn't have the flashback. Maybe I'm playing all scared now. It's a draw. Should I have been butter with Tameshi? Probably not. Why not try combo? Oh yeah, were they just dead? I forgot I was a combo deck. Yeah. I just tunnel visioned. Uh. I don't know, I think we're fine. Huh. Jeez. Let's see. Kind of jealous of anyone who gets to play Mishra's Factory. So pretty too. The OG factories. Jeez. Yeah, I can ultimate Ren. Huh. Now I draw you. Should I cast on that first? Can I even cast on that first? What's OP on? Calibrated Blast. It's something. All right, let's see. I don't have a Wargate yet. Having a little fun with it. Getting a Nomnaf into play. Oh yeah, every trace. Every trace in my graveyard. So Munson. Munson. Creator win. Yep. As I can do it all over again. Since opponent's not scooping. It's a fun deck. Yeah, it's pretty fun, yeah, for sure. I guess I have to play another Colossus. Alright, decided they weren't gonna win. Temple Garden into Wargate gets Lotus. Feels like almost a double mulligan. Because the second Grazer doesn't do much. And the Engineer doesn't really do much because I have to Wargate for a Lotus Bloom anyways. I think maybe this is a mulligan. Thanks. I was hoping for a second that my Ren could get the job done. I think I just upgrade Ren for Memnite. They can cast Monitor. Maybe they could already cast Monitor. Well, not quite. Yeah. I do not believe I can win this game. Living In's not really a combo deck. I feel like it's more aggro control almost than a combo deck. Do 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 I cut the sprawl, yeah. Let's see. Can cut a Colossus. Ending's probably okay. Magus. Is Magus good enough? Lavinia. Why is Lavinia good? Do we play Thoughtcast? Lavinia's okay, I guess. Do we play Thoughtcast? And 0 mana spells. Gonna trim at least a Grazer. Veil. I'm not gonna bring in Veil. I'm gonna trim it to Fairy. And ending, what am I hitting? Nothing super exciting, I feel. Plating, maybe. Omnath? I think Omnath is good if I'm relying on Kataki. Why Tribe Elder? It's just good. Ramps you, you can tutor for it with Skull sometimes. Can trim Tameshi and Bloom. No, I think I want to keep in my combo. It is a Kataki game, but also I'm on the play. Why not rely on the combo? I wonder if I want to cut track or not. Cut a tracker and a Ren, but low level of confidence. Cut a Wargate? No, Wargate tutors for Kataki. Don't want to cut a Wargate. Don't want to nuke my life total. Probably. What does this deck get from New Capenna? Not much. Maybe ban Triumph. I'm not even sure you want ban Triumph, honestly. I need Football. Football would be so good here. I could cycle it, get it back into play, bounce it with my Teferi, cycle it again, get it back into play. Literally Ancestral Recall. Oh, you can bounce artifact lands. Dude, I didn't even realize. It's funny because when they play Treasure Vault, I'm like, oh, I can bounce Treasure Vaults. But I didn't realize these ones were also artifact lands. Oh, those game losing. Wow. Bad. I just hooked them, chat. I just hooked them right on in. What can I say? Just baiting. I was just baiting. Let them commit. How's this deck? It's good. I win a lot. I win a lot with this deck. But people don't play very well against it. People scoop sometimes just when you have Tameshi and Lotus. I've had people scoop multiple times when I had Tameshi and Lotus, but I didn't have anything to go with it. Alright, I want the Grazer on the draw. Why, are you gonna play Magically? You still play Magic? I mean, you play for tournaments. You play every day? Oh, cool. Nice. Queue for Worlds. Yeah, I want to queue for Worlds too. Not sure Modern's gonna help you get to this year's Worlds, so. Should I cut Lavinia on the draw? Alright, call me that hard. Cut one card. Surely. Maybe a Renin 6 gets even worse on the draw. Definitely not playing 61 when I have Kitaki in my deck. That would be so atrocious. Yeah, there's a little greedy to let drum resolve. Figure if they say go, I can always just Kataki on turn 3. I can like if they keep mana up, I can just end the drum. Tipping needle.
As a stacks enthusiast, this Kataki warms my heart.
I mean, honestly, if the name Flooded Strand is just good for content, right? I get to like LOL at them in chat and then still probably win the game anyways.
23 months of Hall of Fame plays like drawing your one of Kataki.
You know it. You know it, the Boohie. Thank you so much. Almost 2 years was the support and the good vibes in chat. And Riptide Sage. Thanks for sticking around. Hope you keep enjoying the stream. As a stacks enthusiast, this Kataki warms my heart. Yeah. Been there. Been there playing the artifact decks and playing against Kataki like 2 out of 5 rounds. Turn to kill. Now that's a real combo deck. That's like some old school combo deck. Turn to kill. I mean, 2-1 in my favor might be the most likely result in any given match, no? They're 3-0. They send us the end boss. These. Pretty damn these. What do we roll? 7, yeah. Do I have 2 6-sided die? No, I don't think so. Not a real gamer. Time to rage quit, Jasgar. Delete the Twitch accounts. Show retract who's the boss. Thanks retract. And thanks Jasgar for baiting the Jasgar is the easy inside man. Baiting the gifted sub. You got retract. Damn. This is not good, chat. They're making it a little too easy. We might 2-0. We might 2 and the believers might get punished.
Easiest money of my life!
Can they do anything against my draw, or do they have outs? Am I Dota 2 player? I used to play a lot, yeah. I don't really play anymore or pay attention to the scene. We can Endurance in the main deck. Grist. I mean, I'm just gonna Wargate for Lotus here. Grist and Endurance. Okay, so Wargate for Lotus then. Wargate for Lotus, say go, since I drew the call. And then this way I'll have 2 Lotuses, and I don't think they can do anything against 2 Lotuses. I mean, Doya pretty much died when I stopped playing and paying attention. It was all me. What does Grace do? I don't know. I guess people were assuming I was going to run Tameshi out there. I was a little skeptical to Adam. Ooze. Yeah, Ooze would be pretty annoying. I don't have Solitude or Skyclave. Maybe I should. Maybe I should. I kind of like Solitude in this deck. Sometimes I feel like it could save you, but also not necessarily enough. I thought Skyclave was trash. Fair. Thought Solitude was decent. Can you Colossus for Endurance? Pretty easily, right? I have a ton of mana. I'm assuming yes. Alright, just make sure. I mean, I don't think they have Endurance, but just make sure I don't have my both Colossus in play at the same time. Or both Lotus in the graveyard at the same time. Alright, they scooped. Alright, Endurance and Crypt could be okay. Veil could be okay. Spell Pierce could be okay. Meddling Mage could be okay. No. No. Let's see. Grazor could be okay to protect Ren 6. What are they gonna have? They're gonna have like Thoughtseize and Endurance. Oh, Necromantia, right? Yikes. Right. Necromantia's pretty nasty. Should I bring in Magus up to the moon? Is that like a good stop? Vina for Cord? Too narrow. Maybe Magus on the play. I'll trim one Grazer even though I'm on the draw. Not especially aggressive. I could just trim Tribe Elder in this matchup. Do I want Graveyard Hate? Do I want Graveyard Hate? Not really. I guess Crypt is kind of nice, right? Just because it's good with Tameshi, its value. Yeah, Crypt's kind of cool. I could cut Boseiju in this matchup, maybe. How many sources of green do I have without Boseiju? 5, 6, 7, 11, 12, 13, 17. Cutting Boseiju kind of makes sense. Maybe Lavinia is okay against Endurance too. Like, slows down Cord, stops pitched Endurance. Doesn't do much else though. Not exactly what dreams are made of, but you never know. I can get Rogrin Triumph. I'll keep a dual land. This deck turn 4, yeah. think technically you can turn free if you have Grazer into Lotus Bloom into Tameshi. You can turn free. You need a perfect hand though. I have the combo. I have turn for kill. Is it going to be enough? I have turn for kill was turn free to fairy. Pretty good. I had to turn to kill this league. I played turn to Kataki against the affinity deck. The full, the one was all the artifact lands and stuff. Oh, Innkeeper. Is that new? Is that stock now? Alright, what should I do with my Teferi? Assuming that's what I do. Or should I run in 6 a mana dork? Teferi plus? It's nice against endurance, right? They didn't kill it was Grist though. That was maybe not very good. It does force them to minus Grist. What was I supposed to do though? I didn't have a good play. I didn't have a great play. I'm not sure. If they just killed was Grist plus seems awful. Yeah, but if I minus the just attack, it was a 1-1. Just, I don't know. I didn't have a good play. None of my lines really made a difference. Maybe a red minus was the best, actually. I didn't really take the time to think what would be the best if they had Yawgmoth in hand. What do I have against the combo? Necromantia, Endurance, Thoughtseize. That's the most... I think they're keeping mana for Cord. That's why red minus would have been kind of nice. It's fine though if I force them to court for endurance. It's a small win. Kind of awkward though. I have to sack Lotus before playing Tameshi. So I might not even get the trigger. What am I doing? Almost through. Almost forgot Bestage had an ability. Alright, I guess we win. Nice. That almost like helped me, I think. So like helped me generate mana. Getting the land into play.
Tameshi is the nuts.
Yo, Algonboa, merci Thierry. Tameshi is pretty damn decent, yeah. Can't believe I didn't play it in the challenge this weekend. What a Munson. What an absolute Munson. I've been crushing. I'm like 10, 14 and 1 in my last in my last free leagues. Sorry though. It's a 2-0. It's a 2-0 chat. Easy points. I hope the believers got good odds at least. Okay, 32%, yes. That's good odds. You got your money in good, chat.